In this video, I want to showcase to you the practical use case and difference between IBIS with E-stabilization, how it looks like in 6K mode, as well as in Super 35 mode, and comparing that to the use of something like Gyroflow. Now, I want to preface this. Normally, I would assume that for run and gun type of stuff, I would normally default to Gyroflow because of its reliability. I've been seeking the balance between a quick turnaround time for creating content and the best possible image quality that I can get. And my baseline is using Gyroflow. So in this case, I have MC21 EF2 L mount adapter, and I turned off all stabilization. I turned off IBIS, I turned off E-stab, anything. And I paired it with Insta360 GO 3, and I used that to stabilize the footage using Gyroflow. So this was my baseline that I was able to establish. Immediately after that, I put on a Tokina 14 to 20 millimeter f2 lens with IBIS, and at around 20 millimeters, you get about a full frame field of view. And so these are the results that I got. This is 6K Open Gate IBIS, and to my knowledge, I don't believe there's E-stabilization turned on. Could be mistaken. Full frame 6K with IBIS, and it may or may not have E-stabilization turned on. My assumption is that it does have E-stabilization because at 20 millimeters, it's a crop sensor lens, right? And so at 20 millimeters, you usually get full frame coverage with a little bit of vignetting, and I don't see any vignetting on here at all. And so therefore, I believe I had shot this with E-stabilization turned on. Now the question was, how does this play with actually using this for vlogging? And so I had to go out to Dallas for a work trip, and I paired the Lumix S9 with the Sigma adapter. My hope with this video right now is to kind of showcase where we are at. This is the room that was the standing room. Now, almost everything's been moved out. Our objective today is to move a lot of these big items out of here so that we can set up in the new space. I'll show you the new space. Instead of us having a bunch of different rooms and spaces for the recording, so generally we had 2 main studios and a 3rd makeshift studio. So the memorized recording room, which is basically a black box. We had the standing live streaming room, and then the Q&A social media room, which was the sunset aesthetic. All of that is going to be in a single space. I think this is the room right here. And that space, the door is locked. Did we forget to unlock the doors? Oh, there we go, this door is open. All right, here we go. Welcome to the new, brighter space. This is a big space. Essentially, it's 3 of these rooms combined into one. Personally, I thought that it performed so well that I figured, let me try this out in a more demanding situation, a sport context where run and gun is what the name of the game is. And I took it over for a sparring sessions at Jiu-jitsu while I was in Dallas to Gracie Baha McKinney. And there, I basically ran around with the camera, handheld with a top handle. And these were the results that I got. So my overall impressions with relation to the IBIS on the Lumix S9, I believe this thing it is in a league of its own. Personally, if I had this camera with me, it would probably give me the fastest turnaround time with content, because I can bake in a LUT, which is what the case was here. In all of the S9 videos that I showcased in this, I had the Rec 709, from Vlog to Rec 709 LUT, being baked in as I'm recording from Panasonic. And so this way I didn't have to do, what's up, baby? Got some daddy time? You cannot have the microphone, okay? But yeah, I felt like the performance was fast. The LUT, just baking in the LUT made the job faster. And I was recording MP4 for the last 2 videos, so the vlogging footage for the behind the scenes studio footage, as well as the jiu-jitsu sparring video. Those were both recorded MP4 at like medium quality, and so not H.265. It was recorded in H.264, and the reason for that was because I wanted to be able to take that footage, copy it onto my phone, and then just transfer it right away without any transcoding or anything like that. With the higher bitrate H.265 footage, which is like the 6K Open Gate that I showed earlier, with me making pancakes with my kid, or rather my kid making pancakes, me helping him. In that video, I transferred that video onto my phone, but I couldn't play it back. So that was just a side note, if you are willing to know. But if I were using this camera like an everyday dad cam, home videos, jiu-jitsu, gym footage, the kind of stuff that's not necessarily client facing or client related, I think this is a great camera where I shoot and I'm done. I don't have to do, I'm not looking to do any grading. I'm not looking to do any post stabilization. Everything is, this footage is stable. The footage is looking good. And I just copy and share it onto my phone. I can share it on Instagram. I can share it on WhatsApp with family members and things like that. I think for that reason, this camera is ideal. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. I'll see you soon.